When beloved characters get transferred to the big screen, sometimes the results are marvelous.
Please, no gang signs. No, throw it up, I'm kidding.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 best Marvel films.
Well, you didn't think I forgot about you, did you?
Number 10, Blade 2.
Dave Walker.
Starting our list at number 10 and coming out in 2002 is one of Marvel's earlier films. Guillermo del Toro brings his keen eye for the weird to this sharp sequel, and the result is arguably the best in the series.
What's the matter? You miss that? It's okay, I can do it again.
Wesley Snipes returns as the half-vampire who is needed to take down a strain of newer and more ravenous vampires.
Brain's dead. Body's still trying to feed. We got 6 hours before sunrise.
Unflinching violence and bone-crunching fights seal the deal nicely. Number 9, The Incredible Hulk. Coming in at number 9 is the incredible sequel to the not-so-incredible Ang Lee original. Edward Norton, that's right Mark Ruffalo, take a hike, brings the tormented scientist with a dark green secret to life.
Não me deixe conforme. ¿Qué? Não van quando eu come. No, wait. That's not right.
His romantic chemistry with Liv Tyler, is palpable, and he really earns that audience sympathy.
Me in a metal tube deep underground with hundreds of people in the most aggressive city in the world?
Right. Let's get a cab.
That being said, the monster fights at the end are just plain awesome.
Hulk! Smash!
Number 8, Captain America, The First Avenger.
How many of you are ready to help me sock old Adolf on the job? Okay.
Ignoring the fact that he already played the Human Torch, quintessential white guy Chris Evans stars as the ultimate symbol of freedom, Captain America. Set in World War II, The First Avenger features the Cap fighting to protect the free world from the evil Red Skull and his insidious Nazi splinter group, Hydra.
You pretend to be a simple soldier, but in reality, you are just afraid to admit that we have left humanity behind.
Frozen at the end, Captain America reawakens to the modern world that's in need of a hero once more.
You've been asleep, Cap, for almost 70 years.
Number 7, Thor.
As king of Asgard.
But you're not king!
The mighty Asgardian Prince Thor flies into spot number 7 on our list.
You dare threaten me, Thor, with so puny a weapon?
Stripped of his iconic hammer Mjolnir, Thor is cast down to Earth to live as a human until he can learn some humility and tact.
You're no match for the mighty!
Eventually taking on his backstabbing brother Loki, Thor has to save his new friends on Earth, as well as his home realm of Asgard.
Forgive me, Jane.
All we can say is, good thing he left the winged helm at home.
So is this how you normally look?
More or less.
It's a good look.
Number 6, X-Men First Class.
And we were thinking, you should be Professor X, and you should be Magneto.
Exceptional.
Younger versions of everyone's favorite mutants return under the new direction of Matthew Vaughn in X-Men First Class.
We want the same thing.
My friend, I'm sorry, but we do not.
The now youthful Professor X and Magneto, now a semi-good guy, put together a team of mutant outcasts in order to stop a mutant named Shaw from starting World War III.
Turn the nuclear reactor to 100% output and make sure I'm not disturbed.
Set against the backdrop of the Cuban Missile Crisis, First Class proves that everything, even history lessons, are better with mutants.
They're just following orders.
I've been at the mercy of men just following orders. Never again.
Number 5, Spider-Man.
The Amazing
Amazing Spider-Man!
My name's the Human Spider.
I don't care, get out there.
No, he got my name wrong.
Get out there, you moron!
Next up is everyone's favorite friendly neighborhood Spider-Man in his first big screen appearance. Textbook nerd Peter Parker is bitten by a genetically enhanced super spider, giving him special powers that he eventually uses to fight crime.
You know who I am.
I do.
Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
As in the comics, Peter soon finds out that the line between his personal life and his life as a superhero begins to blur as friends become enemies and those he loves most become their targets.
We are who we choose to be. Now choose!
Number 4, X2, X-Men United.
Eric, what have you done? I'm sorry, Charles. I couldn't help it.
In the most popular movie of the original X-Men trilogy, a rather impressive cast must put aside their differences from the previous movie and team up to stop a new foe that threatens to destroy all the mutants on the planet.
If we die, you die.
Darker and more mature than the previous film, X2 holds strong to the central themes of discrimination and prejudice.
We're here to stay, Mr. President. The next move is yours.
We'll be watching.
Number 3, Spider-Man 2.
Cool Spidey outfit.
Thanks.
Peter Parker swings back onto our list to take the number 3 slot with this sequel, Spider-Man 2.
Hey, you guys. No playing in the streets.
Yes, Mr. Spider-Man.
See ya.
Still struggling to keep his personal life safe from the dangers of being a superhero, Peter must contend with both the nefarious Dr. Octopus and his own desire to quit crime fighting for good.
I'm just Peter Parker. I'm Spider-Man. No more.
With a stronger script and better action sequences, Spider-Man 2 is oft regarded as the high point in the series.
You've been called the Da Vinci of our time. What do you say to that?
Absolutely ridiculous. I don't paint.
Number 2, Iron Man.
I am Iron Man.
Marvel's favorite playboy billionaire irons out the competition with the first movie of the Iron Man trilogy. In an astounding comeback performance, Robert Downey Jr. instantly became inseparably associated with the billionaire turned superhero Tony Stark.
Okay, now make sure that when you pull it out, you don't pull out there's a magnet at the end of it. That was it. You just pulled out. Okay.
Oh God.
I was
okay.
not expecting. Don't put it back in.
What
Don't put it back in.
While Iron Man 3 was a notable success, it was the first film that was the real surprise with a likably snarky lead and an off-the-charts cool factor. Number 1, Marvel's The Avengers.
What have I to fear?
The Avengers. That's what we call ourselves. Sort of like a team. Earth's mightiest heroes type thing.
Was there any doubt? Of course, the ultimate superhero crossover film that took years to bring to the screen has earned the number 1 spot on our list.
Your work on anti-electron collisions is unparalleled, and I'm a huge fan of the way you lose control and turn into an enormous green rage monster.
The Avengers is the perfect blend of blockbuster cinema, iconic heroes, and surprisingly hilarious banter.
That man is playing Galaga. Thought we wouldn't notice, but we did.
It's big, it's shiny, it has Samuel L. Jackson. What's not to love?
You have made me very desperate. You might not be glad that you did.
When Earth's mightiest heroes are brought together to save the planet, even an invading army of aliens and the God of Mischief are no match.
I am a god, you dull creature, and I will not be bullied by that.
The Avengers earned a ridiculous 92% from Rotten Tomatoes and brought in $1.5 billion at the box office.
Smash.
Which Marvel movie do you think deserves to be number 1?
I'll take my chances.
For more top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
You know, the question I get asked most often is, Tony, how do you go to the bathroom in the suit? Just like that.